Hello, friends. My name is Kash Akrakar. I have been in the community for 8 years and have been serving the community ever since. I'm an India-born American citizen for 55 years in this country. I have 3 master's degrees, including business administration and technology management. And I've worked for our defense companies, such as Rockwell and Boeing. I am known for making headways in saving money and time at least costs. I was a director also before that for almost 30 plus years on a board on Rehabilitation Institute of Southern California and watched their growth from 1 facility to 3 facilities. I was successful in stabilizing the community where I lived from a landslide that happened in a 49-home community. I'm known for my down-to-earth, calm attitude and for my focus on resolving issues without splitting the team. I am confident with my expertise and experience that I will be a bridge for our community to point VMS and in the right direction. My 8 years of service as a director, ever since I moved into the community on the United Mutual, has gained me insights on what we can do for our village to see better tomorrow, not only for us, for generations to come. I need your support, and I'm here to do whatever it takes to take our community to the next level. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Kathy Buravata. I live at 864 P. Ronda Mendoza. I've lived in the community for 12 years. I have not served on the Laguna Woods board or committees in my 12 years that I've been here, but I did serve on boards when I lived in a condo in Long Beach and a co-op in Torrance. We converted our units in Torrance from a co-op to a condominium. I was involved in working with the attorney and my fellow owners in that conversion. I spent roughly 40 hours a month during the conversion into the condominiums, working with the attorney and the other board members, and working with our current property management company. During the process, I headed the committee for the conversion of our CC&Rs, our bylaws, and our articles of incorporation. And this process took approximately 11 months. My educational experiences, I have received my advanced purchasing certificate. I worked for the National Association of Purchasing Management and the supply chain, and I served as the Vice President of Educational Resources for 3 years. I hope to bring my experience, my education, my purchasing experience in contracts, and just general purchasing. I appreciate your consideration. Thank you.
My name is William Cowan. I've been a resident of Laguna Woods Village for a little over 5 years now, and I'm running for the Board of Directors of the Golden Range Foundation of Laguna Woods. I'm seeking your vote because I'm committed to maintaining excellence in the amenities and services we all enjoy here in Laguna Woods Village, while being fiscally responsible in developing and maintaining a budget that keeps our assessments as low as possible. If I'm granted the privilege of being elected to the Board of Directors, I intend to seek openness and transparency in all of our operations. Residents should not have to guess what is happening and why, and they should not feel, or they should feel welcome at any point in the process. In this respect, I believe that most residents want to be left alone in their life here in the village. What this means is that even though the Board of Directors makes every effort to keep residents informed of what it does, most residents simply do not take notice, except for matters that are of particular interest to them. This all changes when something big happens. Then everyone takes notice. And I'm sure this is frustrating for the board members and staff who likely have been working on a particular matter for months, if not years. I can also imagine that one might be tempted to ask, where have you been? We have discussed this in committee, it was published in the Globe, it was on the agenda for several televised meetings, we had town halls, etc. I believe we need to resist that temptation. As Supreme Court Justice Felix Frankfurter said, wisdom too often never comes, so one not ought to reject it merely because it comes late. We need to anticipate and plan for the surge of input that we will receive late in the game whenever we do something big. Ultimately, in one way or another, we all answer to the residents of Laguna Woods Village, the ones who supply the funds necessary for us to accomplish our mission. And speaking of money, it does not come in unlimited supply. If elected to serve on the GRF Board of Directors, I will work with my fellow board members to make sure that we have processes in place to verify that we are receiving the best value for our dollars, always remembering our obligation to be good stewards of the resources with which we have been blessed. This is our own money that we are spending, and we need to act like it. Just as we don't spend money in our private lives simply because we have money left over at the end of the month, we need to control the urge to purchase something new when what we have is working just fine. In closing, I believe that my 18 years as a lawyer in private practice, combined with nearly 20 years in senior leadership positions in a federal agency, has given me the knowledge, skills, and abilities to fill this role. I share your enthusiasm for Laguna Woods Village, and I am asking for your vote. Thank you for your consideration, and God bless you.
Hi, I'm Joan Milliman. I just want you to know that I've had 7 years of GRF board experience, and through the research of community needs and analysis of various possible solutions to the problems that GRF board must face, I've always kept in mind the fiduciary responsibilities and the need for long-term, lasting quality. My background is mainly in education, but I also worked for an international CPA firm as management advisory services. I set up a music festival in New Mexico called Music at Angel Fire years ago, and I have been a teacher for LA Unified for 20 years. So education's my what shall we say, my strong point, but also research. I have a PhD in musicology, and I've done a lot of research on various topics. I've taught many subjects, and in doing that, I've learned a lot. But mostly, I've learned a lot from just being on the board for GRF. So I hope that you'll consider me as a continuing member of the GRF board. And it's been my pleasure to serve there, and I hope to continue it. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kareem Nikat. I had my diploma, high school diploma in commercial high school in Iran, and I came in 1969 to the United States. I got my Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Master of Science in Management. My unique occupational background, I have about 26 years of working with NIOC, National Iranian Oil Company, in different fields. My last job before I leave the company was the head of organization affairs. In the accounting department, I used to be involved with the LC, which is letter of credit. This protects the exporters and importers. Ultimately, I brought my experience and educational knowledge to Neiman Marcus. For 10 years, I was one of the top salesmen over there. I took a trip around the world, and I found out one of the best places I can live for the rest of my life is Laguna Woods. I rented an apartment for 2 years, then I bought my own condo. And it is a very nice place, very nice facilities. I decided to be part of board members to help my beautiful community members. I humbly offer my background, experience, and knowledge for residents' satisfaction as a great GRF Board of Servant. Thank you.
My name is Reza Karimi. I'm 9 years resident of Laguna Wood Village. Education-wise, I have a BS Chemistry, MS in Biochemistry, MS in Petroleum Engineering, and PhD in Chemistry with emphasis on nuclear chemistry. My experience is more than 30 years of executive management, R&D, and teaching experience. I have directed and managed several multidisciplinary projects for DoD, DOE, and EPA, along with other governmental agencies and commercial clients. I have directed and managed more than 500 employees on most of my project. My civic activities include I have served 3 full terms on the federally appointed EPA Science Advisory Board and past members of the International Association of Environmental Testing Laboratory, a member of the American Society of Military Engineers, and American Chemical Society. I published journals, articles, and numerous presentations at national and international conferences. My Laguna Village experience is I'm past member of VMS board, past member of Third Mutual Board, current member of GRF, and chair of the GRF M&C committee and several other committees. Why I'm applying for this position, I use the quote from our beloved President John F. Kennedy. It says, don't ask what your community can do for you, ask what you can do for your community. I have the education, experience, and ability to bring about positive changes to our community and that will benefit all of our members. I'm fortunate to have the opportunity to serve and better the environments around me, and it is a commitment and responsibility that I take very seriously. The GRF offers an avenue for me to serve those I live with and enhance the efficiency, prestige, and lifestyle of those residing within the village. I have extensive experience in managing multifaceted projects, dealing with human resources and financial constraints. I have successfully overseen and completed multi-billion-dollar projects and will bring the same zeal to issues here in the village. The chance to make a meaningful impact on our community is an opportunity I cannot turn away from. I must say that education and experience is very important, but the ability to make right decisions and bring about a positive change must not be overlooked. There are a couple of points before I close, is that as a board member, we need to communicate and inform the members in a clear, concise, and timely way to prevent rumors and misinformation. And a cooperation between the mutuals and the GRF is critical to success of running this facility. We are a very complex governance structure. We have GRF and we have 3 mutuals. And GRF responsible for all the amenities within this village, and the trust is what governs activity of GRF. But at the same time, the mutuals that represent all their members, they have to be part of decision-making process so we can make the best decision for this village and our community. I will look forward to your vote, and I appreciate your confidence in me. Thank you.